Hello, everyone, and welcome to this fourth game in the JFF JOA Olympic Football Squad Development Games, where the Reggae Boys are taking on the Northwestern Zone on the 23 side here at Ruseas High School in Lucé, Hanover. The Reggae Boys lineup sees Damien Hyatt in goal, Fabian Reed, Javane Brown, Peter Lee Vassell, Ricardo Thomas, Chavone Marshall, Daniel Green, one of the players who has been drafted in from the South Central Zone into the senior side, Tevin Shaw, Barrington Price, another new addition, as well as Shandell Senior and Ajani Talwat. First half is underway here at Ruseas High School with the Reggae Boys in possession. Early touch for Ricardo Thomas. Thomas the Marsh, who comes back to link up with his defense. Ball all the way back with Damien Hyatt. The Northwestern team line up with Akeem Brown in goal, Rodell Hamilton, Michael Haven, Dorland Harding, Ronaldo McNeish, Nazim Matali Grant, Bobby Brown, Ade Nish, Timar Lewis, Javoid Diaz, and Javani Reed. Ball now with the Northwestern team. Matali Grant getting nice work from Matali Grant, who shapes to have a shot but cuts inside. Ball back with Matali Grant now. Put under pressure by Marsh. The Northwestern team is forced to go all the way back to their defense. Looking for a ball over the top. That's a good pass. Players in the box waiting for the cross, but it player opts to go back. That attack breaks down and the ball is back with the Northwestern team's defense. Marsh breaking down this left-hand side. Marsh is fouled. It's a strong tackle on Marsh. Niche going in strong on Marsh just now. This free kick will be taken by Ricardo Thomas. Peter Lee Vassell making himself available for the short free kick. And it's taken short of Vassell, who is closed down quickly, and the Northwestern team in back position. That's a nice drive turn by the Northwestern player, but they eventually lose out possession. Tevin Shaw and Thomas battling with Bobby Brown for the ball, and Brown loses out. Nish wins back possession for his team. And Barrington Price going into the back of Ricardo McNeish just now, and free kick to the Northwestern team, who play the ball quickly. Brown going up to win the header, and it's all the way back to Damien Hyatt in goal. Ball played through for Green to chase, but the goalkeeper advances and claims that one. Cleared by Talbot. Senior flicks it on further. Fabian Reed battling over on that far side, but throw into the Northwestern team. Brown went in late on Shaw just now. Free kick to the Reggae Boys. Brown swings in the cross and Green takes it down, but his touch is heavy and it's cleared. Price on the ball now. Finds Talbot. Centre back peering for the Reggae Boys today. It's Talbot and Price. Talbot loses out. Talbot was closed down quickly just now by Matali Grant and fouls him trying to regain possession. It's a free kick on the edge of the box here to the Northwestern team. It's a good position for a direct free kick on goal. Four players over the ball now, but it looks to be number 3, Ronaldo McNeish, who is spotting this one. One player walks away with Timar Lewis also over the ball. It's McNeish who has a go and it's just wide of that upright. The Northwestern team having the first shot at goal here in the first half. Still nil all here at Ruseas High School, with the Reggae Boys taking on this Northwestern Confederation's under-23 team. Possession now with the Reggae Boys in the shape of Fabian Reed, who plays a diagonal in the direction of Marsh, but it's cut out. Vassal plays it back to Talbot, who finds Price. Now with Thomas. Senior finds Green, whose flick on is intercepted. Referee calls for a foul on Senior. A few players being called up to the Senior Reggae Boys team for this match, having impressed in some of the other zone games that Reggae Boys have played. One of the players being Daniel Green, who is playing as the striker today, as well as Shadil Senior in the center of the park. Also, Barrington Price, who plays in the center of the defense today. Grant back to Harding. Now it's with Haven. Haven finds Nish on that far side. It's back with Haven now. The Northwestern team just trying to keep possession and play their way out of trouble, but they're coming under tremendous pressure from the Reggae Boys. Too much pressure, says the referee, and it's a free kick to the Northwestern team. Haven sends this one along in the direction of Nish, but the header is won by Price. now with the debutant. Price goes past Niche and sends it long in the direction of Green. Header won by Haven. Oh, no, for a throw into the Reggae Boys, taken quickly by Marsh. Thomas finds Green, who does well to get. Still marshaled by. Shot now just by Tevin Shaw, dragged wide. It's put out for a corner to the Reggae Boys. First corner of the game here in the first half to the Reggae Boys. After a mishit shot by Tevin Shaw, was put behind. Corner taken quickly by Javian Brown and swung in by Peter Lee Vassell. Met by Reed at the near post, and it's Green. Offside, says the referee. Green thought the goal had opened up for him just now, but he was in an offside position.
Release it, man.
Marsh pressing. Reggae Boys pressing very high up the field to win back possession. Now it's Brown. Brown doing well to keep hold of possession, and it's possible he loses out. Ball cleared by Matali Grant, but only as far as Talbot. Now the senior. Shaw with the ball over the top, and the goalkeeper advances. Goalkeeper had to come forward and clear that one just now as two Reggae Boys players were closing down quickly. Goalkeeper Brown providing the cover for his defense just now. Reed. Brown does well to get by one player and swing in the cross, but it's blocked at the near post.
Nazim! Yeah.
Cleared by Lewis. Thomas with the throw in, and it's back with Price. Thomas plays it all the way back to Talbot, who can move forward now. Shaw with the searching pass for Reed. Reed running onto this one. Reed nudges the defender in the back. Harding fouled on that play. Free kick to the Northwestern Confederations under 23 team. These development games that are being put on by the JFF and the JOA are not only beneficial for the under 23 squad, but also the senior Reggae Boys, as this is a senior team that is made up solely of local based players, and this is invaluable match time for the squad, so they can get familiar with each other and build team chemistry. Ball now with Grant, who tries to flick it on. Blocked by Senior. Reggae Boys enjoying a spell of possession here. Just passing the ball around their back four. Most of the possession is in their defensive third though. Shaw looking for a forward pass but can't find one and ups to keep possession in the defensive third. Now Senior looks to make a forward pass. Green foul on that play by number 11, Michael Haven. Green stays down, holding his hip after that collision. He's back on his feet now. The free kick can be taken by Peter Lee Vassell. Vassell looking for a green on that play, but it's overhit and goes straight out for a goal kick. It's still 0-0 here in the first half at Ruseas High School, where the Reggae Boys are taking on the Northwestern Confederation's under-23 team as part of the JFF JOA Olympic Football Squad Development Games. Senior doing well to win the ball there and tries to find Reed, but it's cut out. Ball now with McNeish. Reed. Senior plays it through for Green. Green can chase this one. Green meets it, lobs it over the goalkeeper, but defense is tracking back. Can they clear this one? Marsh on the back post and tick. Marsh misses from point blank range. Good attacking play from the Reggae Boys. On that occasion, the ball falling right at the feet of Marsh on that far post, but he can't convert. And the player is down. It's Green who stays down after that collision with the goalkeeper. Green still down after that collision with goalkeeper Brown. Receiving treatment now. And some of the players just taking the opportunity of this break in play to rehydrate themselves. Green back on his feet now and walks off over on that far side. It's always good to see when the players can get back on their feet and walk off after an injury. It's a good sign. Seems as though Green will be able to continue. Now play resumes with a goal kick for the Northwestern team. Headed out by Shaw. Throw-in taken by Nish. Haven back pass and it's a penalty. to the Reggae Boys. Green being fouled in the box there. After number 18, Hamilton miscontrolled with his first touch and tried to recover, but could only foul Green. It's a free kick to the Reggae Boys here in the first half. And it's Peter Lee Vassell who spots this one. Vassell has been in excellent form throughout these development games, scoring 3 and 3 so far. It's Vassell. Vassell sends this one low and hard into the bottom corner. Goalkeeper guesses the right way but can't get anywhere near that one. Powerful penalty there from Vassell to send the Reggae Boys up 1-0 here at Ruseas High School. That's 4 goals in 4 now for the talented Peter Lee Vassell.
Come again, man. Let's go. Come here, let's go, man. Follow up, Nazim, follow up.
Reggae Boys regain possession right away. So the Reggae Boys up 1-0 here at Ruseas against the Northwestern Under 23 Confederation side, with Peter Lee Vassell continuing his impressive form. Vassell is thought of very highly by the Reggae Boys coaching staff. Played through for Green. Shot by Green and it's over the bar. Good chance here for the Reggae Boys as Reed played through Green and Green lashes onto it but can only send it over the crossbar. Reggae Boys trying to double their lead instantly here at Ruseas High School. The Northwestern team seems to not have regained their composure, having conceded that goal just now and almost go 2-0 down right away. Reggae Boys trying to ride the momentum and double their lead right away, and it's all the way back in their defense now with Thomas back with Price. Vassell drops deep, does well to get by, and it's a lovely pass by Peter Lee Vassell. Reed runs onto this one and cuts inside. Back with Vassell now. Finds Thomas, and Thomas managed to find Reed on that play, but the referee calls it back for a foul on Ricardo Thomas, who is still down on the play. Referee opting not to play the advantage there. Lovely link-up play from the Reggae Boys just now, who seem to have found their passing range after finding the opening goal just now. And it's Peter Lee Vassell over this free kick again. The man they call Jakey. High praises coming out of the Reggae Boys camp for Vassell. I was speaking with assistant coach Jerome Wade the other day, and he says Vassell is a real talent and a lot of things are expected of him. Swung in by Vassell. Cleared. Clearance completed by Niche. Ball back now with Vassell. All the way back with Talbot, who switches the play over to Thomas. Pass intercepted by Lewis. Haven can claim that one and play it all the way back to his goalkeeper Brown. Brown finds Harding over on that far side. Harding is pressed by Marsh. Harding playing it back to Hamilton. Hamilton trying to play his way out of trouble there. Does well to get by Reed and send it long. And now the Northwestern team can break. This looks promising for the Northwestern team. Ball crossed in and it's penalty. It's another penalty here at Ruseas High School, with the referee pointing to the spot. Penalty to the Northwestern team as Thomas nudged a player in the back just now. The Northwestern team was deadly in that counter-attack. Ball moving from one end of the field to the other in a matter of a few seconds and winning the penalty. Steps up, sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, and it's all level here at the Ruseas High School. 1-1. Timar Lewis levels it here at the Ruseas High School. That lead not lasting very long for the Reggae Boys, with the Northwestern team back on level terms here in the first half. Now the Reggae Boys will look to respond after seeing their lead being relinquished, and now free kick to the Reggae Boys taken quickly by Marsh. Ball with the scene, lovely turn in the middle of the park there from Senior to get by his marker. Now with Brown. Brown's pass is closed down. Talbot. Reggae Boys can look to build from the back again. Price. Thomas. Pass over, hit to Shaw, and it's intercepted. Now with McNish. McNish closed down quickly by ball now with Bobby Brown. Searching pass from Bobby Brown to Matali Grant, but it's cut out by the Reggae Boys defense, and ball back with Damien Hyatt, who spreads it wide to Ricardo Thomas. Vassal with a delicious delivery over on that far side to Marsh, who takes it down in one touch, waits for the run of Javian Brown, and Brown swings it in. Haven coming back to clear that one. Vital interception from Haven on that occasion, with Green and Reed lurking in the box. Vassal will go across on that far side to take this corner now. Reggae Boys looking to re-establish their lead in the first half, having scored from the penalty spot, then giving up a penalty. Swung in by Vassal. It's met at the near post, and the referee says it's a goal kick. Ball came off. Reggae Boys player last. Ball now with Marsh. Plays it back to Javian Brown. Talbot. Reggae Boys look to be employing a 4-2-3-1 formation today, with Tevin Shaw and Chadiel Senior partnering in the center of midfield for the Reggae Boys. Daniel playing as the lone striker, with Vassal in the hole right behind him. Reed and Marsh interchanging on the wings. Marsh, who started over on this left side, has now gone across to the right side, and it's Reed on this left side now who has possession. Finds Vassell, who chests it back to Senior, and cleared by Price. Senior. Ball now with Talbot. Talbot shouting instructions at his teammates, asking for more movement in front of him. Not pleased with the options for passes just now. Vassell dropping all the way back, and Vassell goes for the long pass and finds Marsh, taken down on the chest by Marsh, and finds Shaw, who finds Senior. Senior sends it across to Reed. Reed's first touch was heavy just now, and it gave time to Niche to close him down and make the clearance. Ball played into touch over on this near side, thrown to the Reggae Boys. Cross swung in by Thomas. Marsh going up on that far post, but misses, and it's Brown.
Come on,
Javian Brown sneaking in on that far post and gets off the shot straight to the goalkeeper, and it's a corner kick for the Reggae Boys. Brown almost sneaking in there and punishing the Northwestern team, but the goalkeeper was in the right position and made the save. Now there's a player down for the Northwestern team, and the referee calls for the medics to come on and administer some treatment. So we'll have a break in play before this corner is taken by the Reggae Boys. It's number 14, Javoy Diaz. Diaz now back on his feet and is exiting the field of play. So the Northwestern team will be down to 10 players for this corner. Can the Reggae Boys make that numerical advantage count on this set piece? And ball swung in by Vassell. Everyone misses the header, and it goes out for a goal kick. Thomas will see that one out for a throw-in. Brown plays it back to Talbot. Price will look to advance now. Senior dropping back in that half-back position between his centre halves. Now Talbot can try to find no one in particular with that pass, and it goes all the way through to Brown in goal. Score is still 0-0, or 1-0 rather, here at the Ruseas High School between the Reggae Boys and the Northwestern Under-23 Confederation side, with both teams scoring from penalty kicks. The Northwestern team equalizing after the Reggae Boys went 1-0 up. Now the Reggae Boys in possession, looking to re-establish their lead. Ball with Tevin Shaw.
Well done, team.
Plays it
Well
back
done,
to
team.
Price.
Well done, team. Do it a little bit. Good. Thank you.
This Northwestern overhit by Senior, and Thomas can't keep it in current to the Northwestern team over here on this near side. This Northwestern team being coached today by Vassal Reynolds. Reggae Boys being coached by Theodore Whitmore. Cleared by Price. Now it's with Marsh who can advance. Brown making that overlapping run. Marsh is clipped by Bobby Brown. Referee goes to his pocket and shows Brown the yellow card. That's the second yellow card of this game. First yellow card to the Northwestern team. Brown with a lot of time to try and swing that cross, but it's closed down
Hey, Shaka. Hey, occupy them 2 here, man. Come.
by Diaz.
Good.
Talbot finds Marsh. Marsh can come inside now.
No shot.
Marsh
Push it back
maneuvering,
here.
trying to find space.
Well
Senior with the back heel, but doesn't find a teammate. Now Bobby Brown can try to break forward, but he's closed down quickly by Shaw, who regains possession for the Reggae Boys. Nice move there. Stern challenge from Brown. Natalie Grant there with a lovely piece of skill to get by 2 players before he was closed down by Brown, and was on the receiving end of a very rough tackle. There will be 3 substitutions here in the first half for the Northwestern team, with Ronaldo McNeish going off, as well as O'Dane Nish and Rodell Hamilton. Pagel Brown, Shane Powell, and Timar Clark have entered play for the Northwestern team. The Northwestern team making some substitutions early in the match here, giving some other players some playing time. Diaz putting pressure on Brown just now, but Brown does well to head it back to his goalkeeper. Hyatt rolls it out to Talbot. Shaw to Marsh. Marsh rides the challenge and comes inside. Still with Marsh. Marsh overdoes it on that occasion. Now Diaz can get by his play, and it's Diaz still. Diaz showing great pace just now. Thomas does extremely well to get back and cut out that run. Shaw in possession now for the Reggae Boys and finds Senior. Marsh showing great strength just now to hold off his marker and finds Senior. Ball with Price rather. That pass overhit by that pass overhit by Price just now, trying to find Ricardo Thomas. Flicked on by Lewis, but Senior's in the right position to cut that one out. Cleared by Price. Bobby Brown completes the clearance and can only find Senior. Lewis pressing Brown.
Come on, where we the squeeze? Don't make him pass. Come on.
Reed, who scored a thunderous goal at the Lakova Community Center on Thursday when the Reggae Boys took on the South Central Confederations team. Nice dummy there from Talbot, leaving it for Damien Hyatt to come and claim. Now it's with Ricardo Thomas again. Vassell, who loves to drop deep and pick up possession. Always dropping back to try and link up play with the midfield and the defense. Plays in that position right behind the striker in that number 10 role, but likes to roam around the park and try to get possession wherever the ball is. Referee calls for a free kick to the Northwestern team over on that far side. That one is sent into touch by the number 4. Pagel Brown, one of the substitutes here in this first half. Pagel doing well to read that one and get in front of his mark and know his team can break. Pass through by Matali Grant to find Diaz. Diaz linking up with Matali Grant again. Protests from the Reggae Boys here as referee calls a handball. The referee consulting with his linesman here because the initial call is a penalty because the player was inside the box. Referee consulting with his linesman and referee has overturned that decision. Now it will be a drop ball. Reggae Boys escaping that scare just now as it was looking as if it would be a third penalty here in this first half. Lewis. Shaw comes forward with the ball. Finds Green and now Vassell still with possession. Reed keeps sitting on that far side, but only for Haven to clear. No ball back with the Reggae Boys with Price in defense. Senior coming back to link up with Price, and Reggae Boys can slow down the tempo of the game now and try to get back into their passing rhythm. Spread wide to Talbot. Marsh dropping deep to receive possession.
Right over now.
Ball with Vassell.
Easy, Bobby.
Foul by Javine Brown on Donald Harding. Harding trying to take the free kick quickly, but Brown closes him down. But He was too close to the player on that free kick. Referee says he wasn't the 10 yards back, so free kick is taken again. And
Come on, now. Something can't be behind him, Samson. Can't be.
Shaw to Reed.
Well done to me. Well done to me.
Shaw with possession. Shaw finds Green. And Green can run at his defender. It's Green. Green gets by his defender and it's Green. Lovely move from Green there to get by his defender, but fires over the bar. Second time now Green has gotten by his defender over on that side. But for the second time his shot has gone over the crossbar. Green certainly isn't afraid to run at his defender and take him on. Once he gets past him, he has one thing on his mind: to get a shot off. Hasn't managed to hit the target just yet, but he's getting closer. That's it for the first half here at Ruseas High School in Lucy, Hanover, where the score is 1-1 between the Reggae Boys and the Northwestern Under 23 Confederation side. Peter Lee Vassell putting the Reggae Boys up 1-0 from the penalty spot before Timar Lewis equalized for the Northwestern Under 23 Confederation side. It's 1-1 here at the end of the first half. And we're underway here in the second half at Ruseas. It's 1-1 between the Reggae Boys and the Northwestern Under 23 Confederation side. The Northwestern team in possession early in this second half, kicking from right to left. Over the top from Vassell to Green. Green shoots and it's off the post from Green. That was a really good effort from Green. Green getting closer and closer. Green having a few shots in the first half, going over the bar. Now he hits the post. Green certainly getting closer. Seems to be finding his shooting range with each and every shot that he takes. Reggae Boys making a few substitutions for the start of the second half here, with Ladiel Ritchie coming on for in the centre back position, replacing free kick to the Northwestern Under 23 team. So Ladiel Ritchie has replaced Ajani Talbot in the center of the defense. Deshane Beckford has come on for Fabian Reed, and McCarthy, who is on the ball now, has come on for Chadale Senior in midfield. Foul on Peter Lee Vassell. Foul on Shaw. Another free kick to the Reggae Boys. Shaw standing over this free kick. Floated in by Shaw. Defender misses the clearance and it's with Marsh. It's with Marsh and Marsh tries to find McCarthy, but it's intercepted. Cut out by Price. Shaw caught in possession. It's Beckford now running at the defense. Beckford plays it back to McCarthy. McCarthy's touch finds Brown, who has a go, and it's high and wide from Brown. The Northwestern under 23 team making some substitutions in the second half here as well, with number 16 Shavar Henry coming on. Shavar Henry playing as the striker in the second half. Howard Dent also coming on for the Northwestern team. It's Beckford on the ball now. Beckford showing the skill, but not showing the ability to get around his marker on that occasion, and lost out position, which eventually results in a free kick for the North. It's a free kick to the Northwestern team. Michael Haven standing over this one for the Northwestern team. Haven sends it in the direction of Shane Powell, but it's overhit and goes out for a throw into the Reggae Boys. Brown takes the throw in. Richie sends it across the penalty area. Price, who is making his debut for the senior team today, looking very composed in possession. Ball back with Richie now. Brown making a run on this far side. Richie's pass is blocked off, and Powell leaves that one for Harding to take the throw in. Harding takes the throw in to Green finds the run of Marsh. Marsh sent wide. He's being marshaled by Harding. Marsh still going inside. Finds Vassell. Vassell with the dummy, and Shaw tries to flick it on. It eventually finds Beckford. Beckford calling for a handball, but the referee says play on. Ball now with Vassell. That's Glenford Vassell in the number 20 for the Northwestern team. Vassell can break forward now. Timar Lewis is fouled over on that far side. Free kick to the Northwestern under 23 team. It's 1-1 here at Ruseas High School in Lucy, Hanover, where the Reggae Boys are taking on the Northwestern under 23 Confederation side as part of the JFF-JOA Olympic Football Squad Development Games. Cross swung in. And it's Dennis Taylor who claims that one. Dennis Taylor coming on as a substitute in the second half here for the Reggae Boys as well, replacing Damien Hyatt. these development games being used by the JFF and the JOA as a way to aid in the selection of shot by Green, or it's a cross. Marshall Vassell cleared off the line. Reggae Boys going very close to re-establishing their lead just now, but it's cleared off the line. And now the Northwestern team can break. Javian Brown does well to come across and close down Powell just now. It's a corner kick to the Northwestern under 23 team. We'll have some more substitutions here, with the Northwestern team replacing their goalkeeper. Akeem Brown comes out and he's replaced by Alan Miller. Dorlan Harding exiting the field of play and is replaced by the number 19 Dwayne Hazley. Michael Haven has also been substituted and he's replaced by number 17 Howard Dent. Green. Lovely move from Green. Vassell. Vassell's shot just wide. Lovely move from Green just now to find Vassell in the box, but Vassell's shot is hit and skewed just wide of the upright. Reggae Boys back in possession now with McCarthy. Floats it into the direction of Marsh, but Marsh can't keep that one in, and it's a throw into the Northwestern team. Free kick to the Reggae Boys, taken quickly by McCarthy, and it's Vassell now. Vassell with a lovely no-look pass, and it's Beckford. Deshane Beckford making it 2-1 here at the Ruseas High School. Reggae Boys retaking the lead in the second half after a quickly taken free kick by Fabian McCarthy to find Peter Lee Vassell, who plays it through to Deshane Beckford, who makes no mistake from 12 yards out. 2-1 to the Reggae Boys. Reggae Boys making some more substitutions here with Clifton Woodbine coming on for Javian Brown. Kevin Isaac replacing Tevin Shaw. And Daniel Green is replaced by Alex Marshall. Beckford. Brilliant tackle by Brown to stop Deshane Beckford in his tracks just now. Beckford was going on a steaming run just now towards goal, but he was stopped. And Deshane Beckford has gone down. Seems to be feeling the effects of that challenge by Brown. Back on his feet, but he's walking gingerly and trying to walk this one off, but still feeling the effects of that one. Number 3, Ray Campbell there, making the interception. Ray Campbell coming on as a substitute for Ricardo Thomas. Reggae Boyz making that change in the left back position. Beckford does. It's Marsh. Marsh to Vassell. Vassell through on goal. Vassell. Vassell again. Somehow the Northwestern team managed to snuff out that attack from the Reggae Boyz, with Vassell seeming certain to make it 3-1 just now. Reggae Boyz looking to go up another gear. Clifton Woodbine has gone down clutching his hamstring. Woodbine looking like he's in a lot of pain after going on a overlapping run just now. But he pulled up lame, clutching his hamstring. Still down on the turf, receiving treatment. Javon Marsh being replaced by Howard Morris. It's Dennis Taylor here, winning possession. It's Taylor. Ricardo Dennis rather. Closed down by Peter Lee Vassler. Possession won by Alex Marshall. Nice move from Marshall to find Howard. Howard slips. Now Vassell can move forward. Ball back with Vassell for the Northwestern team. Strong tackle by Howard Morris. The referee calls a foul on Vassell. Free kick to the Northwestern under 23 Confederations team. Shavar Henry losing ball through to Alex Marshall. Marshall in by Marshall, but it's overhit. No one on that far post for the Reggae Boyz. Henry. Giovanni Reed on the ball for the Northwestern team. Plays a 1-2 with Giovanni Reed trying to play the 1-2 with Andrew Gaynor just now, but goes out for a throw into the Reggae Boy, which is taken quickly. Strong tackle there from the number 5, Shane Powell. on Beckford. Beckford wasn't happy about that one. A little bit of afters following that tackle. Now play continues. Another strong tackle there. It's Andrew Gaynor this time. Free kick to the Reggae Boys. Taken quickly by Peter Lee Vassell. Ball now with Price. Clifton Woodbine won't be able to continue after pulling his hamstring, but he's replaced by Ricardo Dennis. Reggae Boys back up to their full complement of players now. Beckford finds Marshall, who weaves away. Marshall looking for the run of Beckford just now, but both players not on the same wavelength, and it goes through to the goalkeeper. Miller. Vassell, and that's Peter Lee Vassell and Deshane Beckford linking up for the Reggae Boys' second goal. Both players were a part of that the Costa Cup winning team for Cornwall College back in 2016. Showing a great understanding for that goal, linking up well. Two players have a very strong bond off the field as well. And you can see where that's translating onto the pitch.
Commotion, man! Hey! Ocean!
Foul, but referee plays the advantage, and it's with McCarthy. McCarthy swings in the cross, looking for Beckford on that far post. Beckford looking for the one-time shot, but doesn't connect with it. And it's all the way back with the goalkeeper, Miller, who sends it long, but McCarthy intercepts that pass and goes all the way back to Price. Price in possession for the Reggae Boys now. This is looking dangerous for the Northwestern team. Diaz spreads it wide. Diaz cuts inside. Plays the 1-2 with Vassell. Or that's Vassell and Vassell rather.
Hey! Come here!
Glenford Vassell of the Northwestern team. And the number 20 on the ball now. Alex Marshall being urged by Coach Theodore Whitmore to press high up the field. Beckford has gone down. Free kick to the Northwestern team. The referee says Fabian McCarthy used his hand to impede the player just now. And number 21, Timar Lewis, spots the ball for the Northwestern team. Timar Lewis, the goal scorer for the Northwestern team. Goalkeeper Alan Miller has gone down for the Northwestern team here and is receiving treatment. And Coach Vassar Reynolds is taking the opportunity to give out some additional instructions to his players. Players also taking this break in play as an opportunity to rehydrate themselves. This will be the last game in the series of the JFF JOA Olympic Football Squad Development Games, where the Reggae Boys will be taking on the under-23 zonal teams, but the games will continue with cross-zone matches with the best players from the northeastern and southeastern teams being selected and combined in one squad to represent the eastern portion of the island. Those players will go up against the players from the South Central and this Northwestern team as the JFF and the GOA continue to try to identify the best under-21 players in the island to make up the under-23 Olympic squad that will be vying for a spot in the Tokyo Olympic Games, which will be held in 2020. Possession now with the Northwestern under-23 team. Ball back with number 4, Pajel Brown. Nice turn there from Giovanni Reed. Reed flicks it over. The defense looking for the number 16, Shavar Henry. But Henry fouls Ladale Ritchie, and the Reggae Boys take the free kick quickly. Ball back now with Price. Isaac coming back to claim that one, and it's now with Ray Campbell over on that far side. After the conclusion of this final game in this series for the Reggae Boys, the Reggae Boys will then be playing friendly matches again next month against their Caribbean neighbors. Grenada and Barbados. Reggae Boys are scheduled to take part in friendly matches against Grenada and Barbados next month on August 17 and 20. Respectively. Both matches will be played away as Reggae Boys continue their preparations for the start of the CONCACAF Nations League in September. The Reggae Boys will get their campaign underway against the Cayman Islands. Play resumes with Vassal in possession for the Northwestern team. That pass intercepted by Peter Lee Vassal. Now Lewis. Lewis closed down by 2 Reggae Boys players and can only run that one out of play. Turn taken quickly by McCarthy, but referee calls it back as there will be some more substitutions here by the Northwestern team. Number 21, Timar Lewis, goes out. Courtney Allen, Johanna Weatherly, both enter play. as well as Malik Quarry. Vassal in possession for the Reggae Boys, and Vassal with another searching pass. Dennis trying to get on the end of this one, but referee says he nudges the number 4. Free kick on that occasion to the Northwestern team. Reggae Boys back in possession now with Alex Marshall pressing hard at the field, winning back possession. Alex Marshall now dangerous position for Reggae. Marshall's shot just wide. Marshall going close to the Reggae Boys just now. Reggae Boys looking to kill off this game here in the second half. Another goal will see them going up 3-1, which would no doubt put this one out of the reach of the Northwestern Under-23 Confederation side. Alex Marshall has looked very dangerous since coming on in the second half. And as the Reggae Boys continue their preparations for the start of the CONCACAF Nations League in September, head coach Theodore Whitmore says he believes that the talent available here with these local players is very good, but he will also be looking to widen his scope and try to recruit some more players from overseas to complement this core of players that have been in training since July 6. Whitmore says he has a few positions that he's concerned about, namely the center flick on here to Peter Lee Vassal. It's Vassal, shot by Vassal, and it's blocked at the near post by the goalkeeper. Corner to the Reggae Boys. Corner taken quickly by the Reggae Boys with Howard Morris. Morris back to Vassal. Vassal finds back Morris. Price coming across to shepherd that one in out of play for a throw-in. The Northwestern team showing some urgency now, trying to find that equalizer with time running out here at Ruseas. Ball back with the Northwestern team. Vassal in possession for the Northwestern team now. Vassal looking for Henry, but it's intercepted by Price. Peter Lee Vassal in possession for the Reggae Boys. Now McCarthy. McCarthy finds Isaac. Campbell. Isaac to Price. Weatherly pressing, Weatherly winning back possession for the Northwestern team. Weatherly trying to find Allen, but it's intercepted by Price, and Reggae Boys can look to build from the back again with Richie. Spread out wide to Campbell. Now it's Dennis. Dennis will look to cut inside. Lays it off to Isaac. Reggae Boys putting some passes together here. Price sends it long, looking for Morris. Dent wins the header, plays it off of Morris, and it's out for a throw into the Northwestern team. Brown plays that one across to Campbell coming back to win that ball back for the Reggae Boys. Now it's Campbell in possession again. Another player making his debut for the senior team here. Plays it to another debutant, Price. Price is caught in possession by Weatherly. Price comes back to hack down Weatherly, but the referee says no free kick. Good touch from Alex Marshall. Marshall looking for the run of Dennis just now, but it's cut out. Still 2-1 here at Ruseas High School, with the Reggae Boys leading the Northwestern Under 23 Confederation side in this fourth match in the JFF JOA Olympic Football Squad Development Games. These games being used by the JFF and the JOA as a means of selecting players for the Under 23 Olympic squad that will be vying for a spot in the 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games. Dennis flagged for offside. Ball back in play with the Northwestern team. Number 17, Howard Dent in possession. Finds Vassell, who has moved over to that left back position. Vassell playing a 1-2 with Weatherly. Dent. Brown on the ball now. Sends it wide to Vassell. Vassell in possession now for the Northwestern team. Gainer sends it wide in the direction of Paul on that occasion, losing his footing. Dennis to Howard. It's back with Vassell now, who finds Isaac. Isaac spreads it wide to Fabian McCarthy. McCarthy takes that down nicely, and Marshall now. Richie. Campbell now for the Reggae Boys. So head coach Theodore Whitmore has been speaking to the media and says that the level of talent that is available at the local level that one played into touch by Taylor, throwing to the Northwestern team. Head coach Theodore Whitmore saying that the talent that is available at the local level is good enough to compete in the CONCACAF Nations League, but he will still be looking to strengthen the squad by widening his scope to bring in some overseas players, particularly noting some problematic positions that he'll be looking to strengthen, namely the centre-back position. Also, central midfield. A possible candidate with more sets for that position could be Kevin Lambert, who plays for the Phoenix Rising Stars in the USL in the United States. Another position that the coach will be looking to fill is that of a creative player. One player who has emerged as a candidate to fill that role is Peter Lee Vassell.
Come on then, we're doing well, we're doing well. Keep it to the last, Mr. Patrick, to the last.
We have a break in play here as Price went down and was receiving treatment. Price will have to leave the field of play now. Referee resumes play with a drop ball. Referee says, let's do it again. This time, Richie can continue. Free kick to the Reggae Boys. Deep into the second half here, and it's still 2-1 with the Reggae Boys leading the Northwestern Confederations under 23 team. Reggae Boys in possession now. The Northwestern team have been pressing, searching for another equalizer. But it's the Reggae Boys who have come closer to extending their lead. Reggae Boys just slowing down the tempo of the game now. Playing some passes across their back four with the Northwestern team not pressing so high again. Likely to be as a result of some tired legs out there. Ball sent long by Richie. That one is cleared for a throw-in by Brown. Throw-in taken by Campbell on that far side. And Isaac wins another throw-in of the number 5 Powell. Off the post from Dennis. Dennis trying his luck from way out, and it was a brilliant shot, cannoning off the post, and Reggae Boys are still in attack now with Alex Marshall. Marshall weaving his way through. Still Marshall. Marshall finds Fabian McCarthy. McCarthy back to Marshall. Marshall winning that one back for the Reggae Boys. Now with Howard Morris. Morris crosses. Peter Lee Vassell. Still Vassell. Vassell with the shot. And it's over the bar from Vassell. Reggae Boys coming close to extending their lead on that occasion. That one all starting with a brilliant shot from Ricardo Dennis from outside of the box. Cannoning off the crossbar. That one sent long by Courtney Allen. Shane Powell trying to get around Ray Campbell just now, but fouls him. So it's a free kick to the Reggae Boys.
Press, come up.
McCarthy advancing for the Reggae Boys. Finds Marshall. Marshall cuts inside and looks to find. No, it's Vassell. Vassell through to McCarthy. McCarthy is onside. McCarthy plays it back to straight at the goalkeeper. That shot from Howard Morris just now after some lovely interchange from the Reggae Boys went straight to the goalkeeper. The Reggae Boys creating a lot of chances here in this second half. Looking very dangerous and likely to extend their lead. But they haven't been quite clinical enough to find that third goal as yet. Now it's the under-23 team with the ball, with Weatherly. Weatherly holding off the challenge of Isaac. Weatherly back in possession. Weatherly trying to find Allen just now, but it's intercepted by McCarthy. But the Northwestern team regain possession and will look to build from the back again. Weatherly enjoying a lot of possession, coming deep to pick up the ball and try to push the initiative for his team, searching for that equalizer. Ball through, and it's Allen who is in possession for the Northwestern team. Allen loses out to Marshall. Now it's back with Peter Lee Vassell. Vassell with a flick over the head of Malik Quarry. The Northwestern team with a half chance just now, but Reggae Boys managed to snuff out the danger.
Press! Right up, Samar! Come on, press, man! Come again! Well done, Gainer, well done!
Ball all the way back with Dennis Taylor, who tries to find Fabian McCarthy, but his pass is overhit. So it's a throw into the Northwestern team, taken quickly. Score is still 2-1 here at Ruseas High in Lucy, Hanover, where the Reggae Boys are taking on the Northwestern Under-23 Confederations team as part of the JFF-GOA Olympic Football Squad Development Games. Reggae Boys leading here, courtesy of a penalty in the first half from Peter Lee Vassell and a goal from Deshane Beckford in the second half. After Timar Lewis had equalized from the penalty spot for the Northwestern team in the first half. The Northwestern team in possession now, probing, but they lose possession. Now McCarthy, and that's it. Referee calls an end to proceedings here at the Ruseas High School, with the Reggae Boys winning this one 2-1, courtesy of goals from Peter Lee Vassell and Deshane Beckford. Timar Lewis got the goal for the Northwestern team. That's the fourth and final game in this series of JFF JOA Olympic Football Squad Development Games. Next up, there will be cross-zone matches with the top players from the Northeastern and Southeastern team being selected and combined in one team to face the South Central and Northwestern teams combined squad. That match will be played on July 29 with the venue to be announced. Again, the final score here at Ruseas High School is the Reggae Boys 2, the Northwestern Under 23 Confederation side 1. Match coverage was brought to you by JFF TV. I'm your match commentator, Lance White, signing off. Could you just please tell me how you're feeling about performance?
We were pretty pleased. I thought for most of the game, most players would have expressed themselves pretty well. For us, it was not about the result, it was about the performance, especially individual performance. And I thought most of the players equipped themselves very well today.
Okay, and the team got back into the game after they went down 1-0. Can you just tell me what was the game plan here today in terms of the tactical setup?
Well, we recognize that this was the Reggae Boys, and we figured that technically and physically they would have been in advanced condition, and so we sat there on the ball, and make use of the opportunity when we break. And I thought the team followed instruction pretty well. And as I said earlier, they did pretty well today, so we're very pleased.
Okay, and you saw where some of the players from the previous zone matches were called into the Reggae Boys team today, which is really good. Do you think any of the players here today were outstanding and have a chance of being, handed another call-up?
Well, our players will have used that as a motivating factor coming into this game. I'm pretty certain that some of the players will have caught eyes of some of the national selectors, and hopefully some of them will get that opportunity.
Okay, coach, thank you.
Yeah, man.
All right, so Shane, I go here today. How are you feeling about your performance?
It's a wonderful feeling. Unfortunately, I got an injury at the game off, but it was a good team effort. It was a wonderful game.
Okay, and that injury, does it seem like it's something serious, or will you be able to walk it off?
I think it's nothing serious, man. I think that's a little camping man. Prevention better than cure, so coach decided to take that.
Okay, and these games are being used as a way of selecting players for the under 23 team, but not just that, it's being used as practice games for the senior team as well. We're preparing for the CONCACAF Nations League, and you are a part of the under 23 squad as well, so you'll be involved in the Olympic qualification campaign as well as the Nations League. How do you feel about the progression that the squads have made so far?
It was a wonderful campaign. We have been in camp for 2 weeks, and it's a wonderful work.
Okay, and what would be the next step for you guys now? Because you don't have any more matches until next month when you travel to face Grenada and Barbados.
Well, camp call back on August 1st, resume camp, so until then we have to just wait. We're going back to a club, divided club, so we're going to separate for a little while.
Okay, and do you think that the squad is gelling nicely? Because this is a team that is made up solely of local based players playing together and training together. How do you think that the team dynamic is coming along?
It's gelling well, players we know each other from the Premier League, so the relationship between everybody is there, and the joy, love between everybody, so it's gelling good, I think.
Alright, Beckford, thanks. So coach, another good run out here for the boys. How are you feeling about the performance?
As you all know, one of the main objectives is to see consistency from the players. Today, both teams was robbed of quality football based on the playing surface. As you observe, a lot of players end up getting hurt throughout that period and have to leave the field.
Okay, coach. But in terms of the squad selection here today, you see where the coach opted to bring in some of the players from the previous zonal games, giving them a chance to shine here today. So, how do you feel about the new players who came in? Do you think that they gave a good account of themselves?
I think they have done creditably well, and one of the things that attribute towards it is the fact that you could see where they understand what the coach wanted them to do, and they apply themselves.
Okay, so this is the final game in terms of these development game series. What next for the Reggae Boys?
Well, they're going to get 1 week off and resume back the 1st of August, and then we continue the preparation.
Okay, and with the CONCACAF Nations League coming up in September, can we expect to see these players being used as like the core for that tournament?
We still have a lot of players to look at. We have players also from overseas, based on the availability. Then we can take it from there.
Okay, and how soon can we expect to see some of those overseas players joining up with this squad? Because there will be another round of friendly matches next month against Grenada and Barbados. Can we expect to see some of those overseas players in those matches?
No, I don't think it's the time now. Some of those players presently, they are in competition, and we still have to give the local based players as much opportunity to compete and to see how fast they can go.
All right then, coach. Thank you.
All right, cool.